Welcome back. We are checking in with the folks at Habitat for Humanity and RBC Dominion Securities, where they have been doing some great volunteer work for Habitat. A duplex is being built right now in West Side. It's going to be housing 2 families. Kim, thank you for being back here today from Habitat.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Yeah, it's great to have you. And sitting with you today, we have Tanya and Reese, both with RBC Wealth Management, who both of you, along with some of your team members, have been helping out with the build. Tanya, and you were volunteering at Restore, Reese.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Reese, let's start with you. What were you doing up at Restore?
Just helping with the renovation that they're doing up there. So there was a whole bunch of shelving that needed to be moved and lots of glassware and just things moving around so they can get new shelving in, new flooring, things like that.
So you learned a little bit more about the inner workings of that store because, of course, all the money that's made there goes towards helping with these builds.
Yeah, I learned everything about the store. I actually didn't even know it existed. So it's nice to get up there and see. Yeah, no, it was great. So all the donations they get go through there and they're refurbished and things like that. And they do a great job making sure everything gets sold or used for parts somewhere. So
which is awesome. Yeah. Tanya, you spent a day, at least one day, I'm not sure how long, helping with the build. When was that and how did it go?
I believe we did it on August the 30th. We were there for 9 o'clock a.m. and we worked till about 3 o'clock p.m. It was a lot of hard work and it was really hot.
It was a hot day.
It was very hot.
Yes.
We did a lot of moving lumber and rebar and digging around the foundations and raking the rocks and then poly-sealing it off. It was a lot of hard work,
bet.
You know, it was a great experience.
Yeah. We have some pictures, I believe, from out in the field. This house, of course, being built in West Side. And Tanya, is that you?
That's
you, Kim. It's hard to tell with the hard hat. Yeah. Just great to see so many people getting out and making this such a community event.
Absolutely. We're so excited. I've said that before in your show, how lucky we are to have a community that's so supportive. RBC Wealth Management coming out on that very hot day, doing some very, very hard work for us, making a big difference. I'm sure it's the first time Tanya's ever worked on a foundation.
Sure. I can't say I ever have. You know, I mean, it's not something you necessarily do unless you're volunteering.
Exactly. And then Reese and the Army that they brought the day before to the Restore, really it was hours and hours of work that we were able to save. And, you know, we really just don't have the manpower at the store to get that kind of work done, and preparing for our grand reopening for the Restore at, towards the end of October. So we couldn't be more pleased, and I have to say, you know, thank you to RBC Wealth Management for their very large contribution of time and also a donation of $7,500 to have the opportunity to work in that hot sun and get with shovel and rake and get blisters.
I bet you dropped 10 pounds that day, Tanya.
Yeah, I definitely sweated a lot, and I got a few blisters on my hands.
Yeah, good for you for taking part, and Reese, good for you for going to Restore. When the grand reopening takes place, what are we looking at in terms of the differences people will notice? Is it the sides? There's going to be more offered? How does that work?
Definitely a more sellable space, for sure. We've knocked down a bunch of walls so that we have more space. New flooring, which is really exciting. Painted walls, new lighting. It's actually going to be quite a transformation already, and I think that our regular customers will be really impressed. And those of you who have never been to the Restore, I really hope that you'll make a point of coming and visiting us. Everything that we sell is donated, and all of that money goes towards building these homes. The home right now that we're working on is a duplex, and it will house altogether 9 children. So that's a pretty big deal, and we're pretty excited about it. Could not do it without the support of the community, absolutely not. And we welcome other corporations in town that think that that would be an interesting corporate team building opportunity, and maybe influencing their employees to think about social responsibility and how they can help in the community. We would welcome them to participate in this way. We can get them hammering nails. We're framing now, so we're moving on, and there's always going to be something to do right up until the very end when we're landscaping. So if anyone's interested, please give us a call.
Absolutely, yes. Great for team building, great for camaraderie. When is it expected to be all finished and wrapped up and the families move in?
Well, we were just talking about our build committee meeting, hoping for Christmas, but possibly January. So I'll update you probably next month. We'd love to be able to get them in for Christmas. We're not so sure if that's going to work out at this stage.
We'll see how it goes. Either way, these 2 families are going to be very happy once they do move in.
That's right.
Thank you for being here, Kim. Love the updates. We'll see you again in October.
Great. Thank you so much, Susan.
Yeah, very welcome. Reese and Tanya, thank you for being here. And
thank you.
I congratulate both of you on making a difference in our community. It's huge, right? It's
Thank
great. If you'd like to get involved, if you are with a company that you think would benefit from a day hanging out, doing some work, working hard, but great benefits and great payoff. Information on the screen. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.